Hi everyone, Dan from Fantastic Books Gaming here. Just a very quick update this evening. I'm sorry I'm not going to get to do the live playthrough with you this evening. My computer went a bit odd, so I'm fixing that this evening and I will be doing a live playthrough with you tomorrow. So tomorrow around about lunchtime UK time, but I'll get it all recorded anyway and I'll get it sent out on the various channels, so you will get to see it and it will appear in an update video, but there'll be no playthrough this evening. I'm sorry about that. However, I've got some news regarding the STL file that we're giving away with every pledge of $5 and above. Sorry, £5 and above. The STL file, what is an STL file? Well, it's the computer file that we give to a 3D printer for it to create a mini, and the STL file we're giving away is the mini for the most complex and most powerful character in the Gorgon's Loch, the Gorgon Queen herself. And without further ado, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the Gorgon Queen. There she is, printed by a gentleman in Cleethorpes called Robert Phillips. He is an absolute legend of 3D printing and particularly very high resolution resin printing. And I think he's done an absolutely fantastic job. Now, initially, when we employed the modeler for this, they sent us this image. And as you can see, in comparison, that looks rather odd, right? The Medusa, the sausage-headed Medusa lady. Then, obviously, the design evolved, and then he sent us this. A little better, huh? And then he sent us this. And oh wow, was I excited. So we gave the file to Rob, and Rob has done a fantastic job printing this thing out. So you could too. We think resin printers definitely give better resolution than standard filament printers, but we've got standard filament printers out there attempting this. If ever we were going to go into mass production, then resin printing would probably be the way to go. Rob has created quite a few of these for me. He's posted them through today, so you can see her in all her Gorgon Queenie glory. Pretty amazing job, Rob. I'm so pleased, man. Thank you. So, a couple of points to ponder on this. The bases they're sitting in, which of course they will be glued permanently into, each have a number. Now, the Gorgon Queen, there's only one of her, but for those of you that have seen the playthroughs, there's 12 skeletons. So this is how you would know if you were being asked to play Skeleton 11 or Wild Hound number 3 or Lycan Hall Walker 1, etc. You see where we're going with this. Now, I want to introduce you to a 3D printing challenge that any of you who end up with the STL file are welcome to take on. It's called the Gorgon Queen Snake's Head Printing Challenge. Can you manage to print one of these off, remove all of the structures that come in printing them in this method, because the whole thing's sort of full of scaffolding that needs to be carefully removed, and maintain every snake's tongue? Now, look at this guy. He's lost his tongue. So, I'm afraid not. Off he goes. No offence, Rob, it could easily have been lost in transport, man. Oh, this is looking better. This is looking pretty close. Oh, there's another one. No snake's tongue. No dice. Third one, let's have a look. See how we're doing here. This looks pretty good, Rob. Could you be the first to complete the Gorgon Queen Snake's Head Challenge? Snake's Tongue Challenge? Oh no! There goes another one. Afraid not, Rob. So now we're on to the grey one. That wasn't the sound of me just knocking the delicate Gorgon Queen off the table there, by the way. Oh, it totally was, but she's fine. Okay, so now let's have a look at the grey one a little closer. How are we looking? I see no missing tongues as yet. Oh, what do we think, guys? Does that count as a tongue? I think we've got to be... Yeah, I think we're going to have to say that that's half snapped off, Rob. I'm sorry, but that was so close. I think you are literally half a tongue away from a completed challenge there. Ah, what a shame. Now, the wonderful thing about the STL files, the computer files we're giving to these printers, they're only restrained by, obviously, the size of the piece playing on our board, This particular one is the size the mini would be, and it's 60 millimeters from the base of her feet and to the top of the highest snake. 60 millimeters, so she's quite a formidable character for a 1 inch by 1 inch board, standing approximately 3.5 meters, I think. But Rob has a much larger 3D printer, and as a result has created us this amazing thing, which is 100 mil tall. And those of you who are looking out for the challenge will realise very quickly that we're missing one tongue, Rob. Just one tongue, look. All the rest are there. The hand reaching out and her magical staff. Even her forked tongues, they're fantastic. I mean, it's really great work. The printing's great, the modelling's fantastic. I'm so pleased with the modelling as well. These bases are great. Yeah, super happy. So the Gorgon's Loch won't be released with minis. It is being released with this STL file for anyone who's backing us for £5 or more. Yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed the update. I'm sorry I can't do a playthrough with you this evening. Like I said earlier, my computer's been a little bit silly. But I will be fixing that this evening, and I'll get back with a full playthrough for you guys tomorrow. So thank you so much again for your continuing support on this project. It's really humbling. A special shout out to Ghost, who not only has backed us and has been talking about us with other backers and other people in his networks, but has also been reminding us every day in the comments to go and visit the Kicktraq website. That's kicktraq.com. Check out their hot list for tabletop games, and clicking through to the Gorgon's Loch page, and then from that page clicking through and clicking visit project. That really massively helps our rankings. And even though we're quite a small outfit and we don't have the kind of marketing and promotional budgets that the Gloomhavens and the Hero Forges have out there in the world, we have managed to maintain on that top 10 list for the vast majority of our launch time, and we're still there now. In fact, we even bobbed up to number 5 earlier today. So special thanks to Ghost. Thank you so much for the shout out and the continuing support in the comments. Please head over to Kicktraq, click the project, click visit project on the Gorgon's Loch project page, and tell all your friends. That's the most important bit. Tell all your friends that love gaming, that are interested in printing perhaps, that want to get hold of a super complex file for our big boss lady for just a £5. Because it's an STL file, because it's a digital delivery, this will be the very first pledge that ships, and it will ship the moment we're over the line. So this is a very simple pledge to get out to you all, and because it's going to be for all backers, essentially of £5 or more, I'll just do a simple update for those backers only, and I'll place a link to our Google Drive, and you can go ahead and grab yourself this STL file. So thanks again, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little cut down update, and I will see you tomorrow for a full playthrough of one of the dungeons of the Gorgon's Loch, and hopefully I'll get a second player on board as well tomorrow. If I can't hunt one down, then it'll be little old me again soloing it, and I'll try and do it live so that you guys can choose the dungeon, you can choose the enemies, and you can also help me choose which characters I'm going to be playing and help me make decisions along the way. So thanks again, and let's go, adventurers. Onwards we go.